Traders, welcome back. I hope you had a lovely weekend. Today is Monday, the 2nd of October. Where does the time go? And we are not going to look at Friday's trades because there wasn't a vid because of the editor. We always blame the editor. So today we're just going to get straight in and look at today's trades, guys. All right. Yeah, so let's do it. Let's start. So trade ideas for today. Before I get into my trade ideas, I want to show you these weekly levels. We looked at them on Thursday and it's just interesting. All right. So we know Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. There's a few other examples. We'll look at all of them. But Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, we was at this weekly level down here, guys. And we knew that this was good support. All right. But if we go down to the day chart, you know, we had clearly had a daily break of that level. And I bet 1 million of traders were looking to short this pair from this grey zone and try and take some profit, only for the market to do this. So we have to be careful at those weekly levels, guys. Even if we get a daily break, I still need to see a weekly break of those levels because it's a weekly level. So I need a weekly break. And so it looked like a good trade on the day chart. And if we go back to the weekly chart, kapow, look at that. Absolute buyers storming the market like Liverpool do with defenses in the Premier League. All right, guys. So, yeah, that was not the only example. It was mainly the Canadian dollar pairs. If we look at CAD yen as well, again, if we start with the day chart, yeah, this grey zone here is the weekly level. And look, we get one break, we get two breaks of the day, you know, of the weekly level, bullish daily candles, and then kapow. Yeah, it's a weekly level, guys. If we go to the weekly chart, yeah, up here, you can see it just never broke these last highs. All right. And then now we've got quite a bearish weekly candle, which would suggest, you know, there'll be a bit of selling pressure. And the last one, just to point out, guys, was EuroCAD. Again, if you look on the day chart, guys, yeah, day chart, this is a weekly support level, breaks, a daily break. I bet many traders were looking for price in here to start selling it. All right. But it's a weekly level, guys. Yeah, weekly. So weekly level, so we need a weekly break. And this level clearly does not break. All right, guys. So, yeah, just wanted to show you that. That was interesting. Well, I hope you think it's interesting. That's the sort of thing I think is interesting, yeah. That's why nobody speaks to me at dinner parties. But trade ideas for today, guys. The first one is this, is Aussie dollar against the US dollar. This is the first trade idea. And before I give you my first trade idea, let me just mention a few cool things that the channel does. So first of all, guys, we've got the free Discord channel. It's free. Come join it. There's traders on there sharing knowledge, ideas. We've got psychology, indicators, useful links, books, loads of cool stuff, guys. It's free. Come join it. The link is in the video description. Secondly, guys, we've also got the VIP Discord channel. You do have to pay for this, but you get access to me throughout the trading day, as in you can ask me questions to do with anything to do with trading. I'll give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. We have 2 other expert traders sharing their trade ideas as well. I give you exclusive content every single week. And also, guys, you get access to a performance coach should you need it. All right. So loads of value in there, guys. Check out the VIP Discord channel. The link is in the video description. Next, guys, if you would like to learn how to trade, yeah, technical analysis, then I offer a coaching sessions, yeah, the mentorship program. So if you're interested in the mentorship program, drop us an email and we'll send you the details. The email is in the video description. Next, guys, if you watch the live streams every day, watch these analysis vids every day, then you can show your support, guys. Yeah, you can become a YouTube Simply Forex member from as little as under $2 a month. And again, you get some really cool perks for doing so. Finally, don't forget, live stream today, 8 a.m. New York EST time. See you then. Get your questions ready. Right, trade ideas for Monday, the 2nd of October. So Aussie dollar, US dollar. Yeah, we're on the weekly chart. So let's start with the weekly chart. Yeah, so we're still in a downtrend. Yeah, on the weekly time frame. I've zoomed out a little bit so you can see, potentially we've still got room down to this level. Excuse my big head in the way. All right. And then if we zoom in, yeah, you can see, guys, that we're in a range, and you'll see this more clearly on the day chart. Okay, so the idea is to come from the top of the range back down to the low. And like I say, guys, on the day chart, this will be a little bit more clearer. So as you can see, yeah, we've got this range that we find ourselves in. It did actually break this range with this candle here, and we were looking for shorts off the back of that. So really, we're in a downtrend stroke range because we do have lower lows. Okay, and then if I zoom in, guys, you can see we've got this nice bearish reaction at the top of the range. And the idea is just to come back down to the bottom of the range. Again, not rocket science, guys, just following simple price action. Reading the chart, reading the candles. Yeah, that's what it's all about. If we drop down to the H1 now, or H4, it doesn't really matter. The problem, well, not the problem, but there's no real levels here, guys. Yeah, there's no levels apart from the top of the range. There's no real levels apart from here or here, and that's the top of the range and the bottom of the range. So how are we going to trade this? So one of two ways, guys. So price could retrace back up into this grey zone. Okay, great. If we do, we get good value. We get a bearish reaction. All right, and then we'll start to look for shorts back down to the bottom of the range. What might happen, guys, is this. Yeah, price just retraces, let's say, to the moving average 20, which we use as dynamic support or resistance. And then we see a bearish H1 candle and or H4 candle. That's what I'm looking for. And then, just a candle that tells me sellers have taken control of the market. And if we get that here, again, we can look to sell this pair back down to these lows. All right, so Aussie dollar, US dollar. I'm also seeing a bit more US dollar strength with US dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, so everyone was thinking, the strength of the dollar was over. All the other currency pairs are coming back, only for Friday for the dollar to go buck wild crazy. Yeah, it was strong Friday. Look at that. Kapow. All right, but let's start with the day chart. US dollar, Canadian dollar day chart. Let's start with the weekly chart, actually, because I really like the weekly chart. And we've spoke about this level before. Because look at this. It was once resistance. When it breaks, comes back down, it becomes beautiful support. And I mean beautiful. More beautiful than Gal Gadot. I know. So yeah, we can see we get a nice push off this level. We've got wicks here. We've got a bullish candle here. The idea is just to take it back up to these weekly highs. If we drop down to the day chart now, you can see it here as well, guys. We wasn't too sure what was happening here because we were getting a breakdown, really, and this level was holding. Okay, so we was in a downtrend at this point because we were getting lower lows, lower highs. Yeah, but these highs have now broken with this candle here. So we are back in an uptrend. We have higher highs. Yeah, we got higher highs. And as you can see, we're getting higher lows. Okay, so the idea is just to come back up to this level here. If we drop down to the H4, H4 works. It's a bit of a daily H4 level, guys. Yeah, that's why it's quite large. But you can see price has reacted many times in this grey zone. And if you go further left, it's reacted more times. And all we want to see, guys, is a retrace into this grey zone. Yeah, we get a bullish reaction, and then we can start buying this back up to here potentially. All right, so US dollar CAD, we're looking to buy that pair. So, yeah, a bit of US dollar strength. Okay. I'm also seeing yen strength. All right. So there's a few yen pairs that I'm looking at, but I prefer pound yen. Okay. But I'm also looking at euro yen. Let's take a look at the day chart and just explain why. And then I'll go into more detail with pound yen. But simple as this, guys. Yeah. Euro yen, we're in a range. Yeah. Okay, we're in a range. We're at the top of the range. Our target's the bottom. You can see we've had a nice bearish reaction at the top of the range. The idea would be to take price down to the bottom of the range. Just get my teeth in. All right. Also similar, I like Swiss franc yen, obviously highly correlated with euro yen. But again, guys, yeah, we were broke out of this descending triangle, kapow, it's broken down, it's come back up and it's tested this gray zone. Yeah, what was once resistance becomes very nice. What was once support becomes very nice resistance. How many times do I say that, guys? Seriously, you know, it's a beautiful setup. So again, you know, potentially come back down to these lows here. But the one I like best out of all the yen pairs is pound yen. All right, because it's literally come off. So the day chart, we're in a downtrend. But this is not only is it, you know, what was once support becomes resistance, but it's also bounced off that moving average 20. So this is like double whammy resistance. All right, so this is why I prefer this one out of all the other yen pairs. But the Swiss franc and euro yen, you could also look for shorts, guys. So yeah, we're looking for shorts. If we drop down to the H4, guys, you can see, let's drop down to the H1 actually. So that's that daily reaction. Yeah, we've had a big daily reaction in our gray zone. But H1 structure is still in an uptrend, really, guys. Yeah. Okay, we are in an uptrend. So what I want to see is a break of this level. Okay. So, well, two ways we can trade this. So we get a break of this level, bit of a retrace, yeah, and then we can look to take price back down to this 181.50 level, psychological level. And that's still, you know, there's still enough pips to move into there. All right. Or price comes back up to these last highs. We get a bearish reaction up here, and then we can start looking to sell pound yen from up here. Okay, so both ideas are viable, guys. Yeah, and that's it. Those are my trade ideas for today. Yeah, and if you enjoy my trade ideas every day, then come join us, subscribe to the channel. And also, if everyone could please smash the like button. Don't forget the cool things we do. We've got the free Discord channel, VIP Discord channel, mentorship program, Simply Forex, YouTube membership as well. Check it all out. It's in the video description. Right, let's check out the news now. So news for Monday, the 2nd of October. So China's on holiday. Happy holidays, China. Is that good? They've mentioned it twice, National Day. But the first piece of news we're interested in, guys, you have to keep scrolling down, is this. At 10 o'clock, London GMT, we have got the unemployment rate coming out of the euro. It says a 2-star rating here, but this is important, guys. Yeah, this is a big unemployment figure. So must be aware of that, guys. That could really move the euro. If we carry on down, the next piece of news we're interested in is this. At 3 o'clock, London GMT, we've got PMI manufacturing and manufacturing prices coming out of the US. That could move any US dollar pairs. And then finally, guys, 4 o'clock, we've got Fed Chair Powell speaking. So you know when he speaks, everything can go mental or nothing happens. Welcome to the news. So guys, yeah, there's the news we must be aware of for today. I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. Have a great trading day, and don't forget to join us for the live stream today, 8 AM New York EST time. See you later, guys.